Hey guys, so last week we had Belinda Alsner come into our class as a guest speaker. She is a product and marketing developer at Scribble Live. It was actually a really interesting lecture as just because I do personally use Scribble Live and I love it. I first learned how to use Scribble Live last year in my media class, my data visual media class, and it was actually so straightforward and easy to use, and I was so surprised and so thankful because it helped pull in all kinds of different sources of media into my live blog like in a snap. It was really straightforward, and I love using Scribble Live, and I have used it since then. So what I wanted to do my blog post on this week was three major journalistic events that Scribble Live was there for, that Scribble Live had um, a platform to provide journalists with in order to share the news. And it's a pretty, these events were pretty influential, and it was pretty important that Scribble Live be there. So my first event is during the Egyptian Revolution, Al Jazeera didn't have any internet access and didn't want any of its journalists getting out to the public what was actually going on in Egypt and what the situation actually was. So Scribble Live actually provided journalists in Al Jazeera with a telephone line where they could post live voice blogs onto a Scribble Live page about what's actually going on in Egypt. And if you ask me, that's actually really cool and very, very amazing. The second one would be the Toko earthquake and tsunami that happened in Japan in 2011. Reuters used Scribble Live to do live updates and to let their viewers know exactly what was going on and the state that Japan was in. They posted pictures, videos, voice memos, blog posts, all instantly. Like literally, you could follow this thing and know what was going on in Japan instantly, which was actually really cool. And the last one would be in May of 2014. We all know that the Boston Globe won a Pulitzer Prize for their coverage of the Boston Marathon bombings because Belinda told us in class about their Pulitzer Prize. It's just absolutely amazing to me that Scribble Live was there for the Boston Globe while this insane event was going on, and it was close to home for me because the next year actually my mom ran the Boston Marathon. Um, so the fact that Scribble Live was able to provide, a second platform for the Boston Globe to use, and that people actually felt safer and secure and were more informed because so many people were going on the Boston Globe's website that it actually crashed. So if it wasn't for Scribble Live, then a lot of information wouldn't have been provided as instantly as it was to the people of Boston and to the people of the world, because it was a international news-making story. So that's it. That's my three main kind of influential stories that I found that Scribble Live did an amazing job in providing a platform for these journalists to use. So when journalists didn't have a voice or didn't have a way of voicing themselves, they were there. When crisis hit, they were there. So it's a very, very interesting thing to see, and I'm so excited to see what Scribble Live has to do and what new innovative things they bring to us in the future, because I think this is the future of journalism. Live blogging is what people want. Live blogging is what is going to get your most viewers. So I think people, journalists especially, really need to start taking this platform seriously and to really look into what Scribble Live has to offer. Anyways, so that's my blog post for this week. Thanks for listening, and I hope you all have a great week. Thanks.